Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Region 13 AAA Championship game. For those of you who saw the pitching duel between Zoe Springer and Hallie Patton, it was certainly a pitching duel. Zoe Springer helped herself at the plate, but we'll get to that in a moment. She did an excellent job from the mound. She struck out 9. She allowed only 4 hits. She hit by, had one young lady hit by pitch and one reached on an error, but she pitched a shutout as Dyer County won the first game 1-0 to make it to this championship game. And Zoe helped herself at the plate. She singled and scored the only Dyer County run in the third. She singled in the third, stole second, was moved to third on the Athena Bach double. She reached actually on an error, and then Reagan Coleman singled, and that brought Zoe Springer in, and that was the only run either team got to bring us here. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, now for the visiting team, it'll be exactly like it was before. Jalen Cherry will start and bat first, followed by Bailey Phillips. Bat second. Faith Welch will bat third. Callie Bonet will be the cleanup hitter. Melody Morris will bat fifth. It'll be Hallie Patton batting sixth. Emily Geralds bats seventh. Alyssa Payne will bat eighth. And batting ninth will be Kaylee Channel. Dyer County is going to mix it up a little bit. They're going to put Zoe Springer will be leading off and playing center field. Athena Bach will bat second, playing second base. Reagan Coleman at first base. She'll be batting third. Madison Garner will be at third base. She'll be batting cleanup. Haley Sipes, the catcher, will be batting fifth. Laura Beth Enix will be at short. She'll be batting sixth. Peyton Reasons will be on the mound. She'll be batting seventh. Emily Edgen will be the designated player. She'll be batting eighth, and Brooklyn King will be in left field. She'll be batting ninth. And, of course, Dyer County will also start Jody Cranford. She will be the flex player in right field. So that's the way you get everything going, and we're just still a few minutes from getting this one underway. But I tell you, what a great evening for baseball, and what an excellent decision to go with Zoe Springer in the first game. Man, oh man, she did an excellent job. Plus, Reagan Coleman, or Peyton Reasons rather, who is pitching here tonight, they have already seen her 4 times. So, or this would have been the 4th time that they have seen her. So, this a bold move, and apparently it paid off as a 1-0 win to get us right here, and we're just about ready to get this game underway. I'd like to let you know that this game is made possible by your friends at Burke's Broadcasting and Beverage, and also our friends at West Tennessee Communications have helped us out in this. And I'd like to thank David Bach on stats, and he's keeping everything going as far as the switcher is concerned, and we're about ready to get this one underway. Peyton Reasons delivers. Ball inside to Jalen Cherry. Jalen Cherry flied to right in the first. She grounded to the pitcher in the third, and then flied to short in the 6th inning in this last game. This one's a ball high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And this one a little on the inside. Boy, their first move is kind of out over the plate, isn't it? Just to make sure nobody's going to get hit by a pitch. 3 balls, no strikes to Jalen Cherry. And strike 1 called. 3-1. And that one is hit to second, backhanded by Bach. Throw over to first, not quite in time, but she saved a base hit right there because that one was destined to go into right center, but she had to go a long way to get it. So Jalen Cherry singles and Bailey Phillips comes to the plate. There's a pitch, popped back foul, strike one. And there's a delivery and strike two called. Jalen Cherry threatening to go to second, but she wisely gets back. I don't know if they've yet to challenge the arm of Haley Sipes just yet. There's a pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And swung on and missed. Strikeout. That is the first strikeout. And the first out for the inning for Peyton Reasons. It's going to bring up Faith Welch, number 7. Faith Welch is the Tigers' first baseman. There's a delivery inside, ball 1. Jalen Cherry at first, 1 out. Faith Welch at the plate. There's the 1-0, strike 1 called. And that one's hit back up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Springer gets it in center field, throws it back into the cutoff man, and with 1 out, runners at first and second here in the top of the first. Coach O goes out and says something to the umpire. And there's the pitch, ball high. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, runners at first and second. And this one is high, gets away, and runners are now going to advance. Now they're at second and third. So with 1 out, both runners in scoring position. Callie Bonet at the plate, the cleanup hitter. She struck out, reached on an error, and was hit by a pitch. That one is going to right. It falls fair. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And the ball is brought into the first baseman, and it is now 2-0. It's going to bring Melody Morris to the plate.
Got a courtesy run coming.
And we have a runner, number 16, is going to check in. And that is Maddie Swift. Maddie Swift will be at first base, running for Callie Bonet. Reasons delivers, fouled, straight back, strike 1. Peyton Reason's just a sophomore, so young pitching for Dyer County. That's fouled back, strike 2. Zoe Springer, who pitched the first game, was just a freshman. Peyton Reasons, they call her Pato. She's just a sophomore. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Ball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is popped up. Bach will squeeze it, look the runners back, and it's going to be 2 outs.
Up next for the Lady Tigers, number 18, Hallie Patton.
So Hallie Patton will step in, the pitcher, with 1 on and 2 out. There's a pitch. It is hit to third. Picked up, throw on over to first in time, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left. As we go to the bottom of the first, Dyer County trails it 2-0. Passwords everywhere.
Up first for the Dyer County Lady Choctaws, number 23, Zoe Springer.
Zoe Springer is going to step in to lead it off for Dyer County, and she drags a bunt, but it will end up being foul on the third base side. Springer batting .450 on the season, .511 on base percentage. She struck out, singled and scored, and grounded to third the 3 times she saw Hallie Patton in the first game. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch. It is a drag bunt, but rolls foul once again. One ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the first, Dyer County trails it 2-0. Hardin County gets 2 in the top of the inning. They slap that one to the third base side. That 2 is foul. There's the 1-2, foul, straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count remains. Athena Bach, Reagan Coleman, and should either of these get on, Madison Garner will be coming to the plate. There's the pitch. It is hit over the third baseman's head, but it's going to be picked off by the left fielder. So 1 up, 1 down so far.
Up next for Lady Choctaw.
Athena Bach will come in. Athena grounded out to third in the first inning of the last game and had a 2-bagger, reached on an error in the third, and then struck out in the 6th. She was one of 6 Choctaws to strike out against Patton. This one slapped down the third base side, picked up by the third baseman, but not in time over to first, so Athena Bach gets a single. And that's going to bring up Reagan Coleman. First 3 Dyer County hitters, all from the left side of the plate, and Athena Bach easily steals second. So with no balls, 1 strike, and 1 out, Athena Bach at second, and Reagan Coleman standing in. There's a delivery high and tight. Ball 1. There's the 1-1 delivery. That's hit to left. It's going to get down. Fair ball. Going to roll to the fence. Athena Bach rounds third, heading for home, and an easy stand-up double by Reagan Coleman. So give Coleman a double, an RBI, and that cuts the lead in half, 2-1, with 1 out, and it's going to bring Madison Garner to the plate. She struck out in the first of the last game. Flied out to first in the third, and then grounded out to the pitcher in the 6th. So she's due a hit. There's a delivery, swung on and missed, strike 1. Coleman at second, 1 in, 1 on, and 1 out. And that one is slapped to second base. It'll make it out into right field, and Dyer County is going to score again as Coleman scores from second base, and it's going to be an RBI single for Madison Garner with 1 out, and that's going to bring Haley Sipes to the plate.
Lady Choctaw, number 19, Haley Sipes.
We found our bats. Left them in Dyer County, but no, sir. Somebody got them on the bus. 2-2 your score, bottom of the first, 1 out. Haley Sipes, she pops it up. It's going to go out of play for a foul. No balls, 1 strike. There's a delivery high, ball 1, and Garner thought about stealing. She just thought about it. She wasn't going to do it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is hit over to first base. It is rolling foul. Haley Sipes steps in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garner at first, 1 out. And that was way high, ball 2. Here's a delivery, that one is fouled back, out of play. The 2-2 delivery from Patton. And that one's fouled straight back. Nothing else. Dyer County's making her throw a whole bunch of pitches in this inning. They already tapped her for 2 runs. which is double the run production of the last game. There it is, outside, ball 3. There it is, delivery down to third. It's going to be foul ball. I thought she hit it in play. Did she not touch it in play? Okay. I didn't know that was. Anyway, 3 balls, 2 strikes. They're going to call that a foul ball. We got instant replay, don't we? Those of you at home can do it right now. Just go to the bottom of your scroll and back her up. Those of you watching on YouTube, we thank you ever so much. Let's see how many of you there are while we delay the game. 21 of you. Thank you all so much. There's a delivery. It is hit to short. Scooped up, throw over to first in time, but that'll advance the runner Garner to second base, so that's 2 outs. So Haley Sipes hits into a fielder's choice for the second out, and Laura Beth Enix will come to the plate. LB grounded to short, grounded to third, and flied to short. Her 3 times up in game 1. And strike 1 right down the middle. Garner at second, 2 outs, tie score. And that one is fouled back, strike 2. So Garner at second, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2, and number 2, Laura Beth Enix at the plate. So 2s are wild. See if she can hit a 2-bagger. There's a delivery. It is hit to second base. Scoop up, throw over in time, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left. So at the end of 1, we have a tie ball game, 2 apiece. Peyton Reasons will step in. Going to be facing number 1, Emily Geralds, here in the second inning. Here's a pitch. It is fouled back, strike 1. Actually fouled off the plate. Emily Geralds, Alyssa Payne, and Kaylee Channel will be the 3 hitters. The bottom third of the order for the Tigers. That one is fouled back, strike 2. Boy, just like Zoe Springer in the first game, Peyton Reasons is getting out ahead of hitters. She only got behind on one, Jalen Cherry. Struck out one, given up 2 hits so far in this game. 3 hits, rather. And strikeout.
Next for the Lady Tigers, number 22, Alyssa Payne.
That is the second strikeout for Peyton Reasons. Emily Payne, or Alyssa Payne rather, will step in. She struck out twice in the last game and flied to Garner at third. The ball outside. Here's a delivery, foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting dark enough we can see good now. Don't envy David's job trying to see this in the sunlight. That pitch is low and outside. No, they call it a strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the batter, Payne. There's a delivery, swung on and missed, struck her out. That is the 3rd strikeout by Peyton Reasons. And that's going to bring up Kaylee Channel. Kaylee Channel, the center fielder for the Lady Tigers. Should she get on, it would bring back to the top of the lineup Jalen Cherry. She's on deck. And that one's fouled. Slicing to the third base side. Here's a delivery. That one is going to go over the head of Madison Garner into left field. King throws it back in. It comes in, but held to a single will be Kaylee Channel.
Lady Tigers, number 4,
That is the 4th hit given up by Peyton Reasons. And that's going to bring up Jalen Cherry, who singled and scored in the first inning. There's a delivery, ball high. There's the pitch, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. As they used to say in the old days, strike. Just told our age, David. There's the pitch. Strike 2. She took that one on the inside corner right at the knees. Cherry steps back in, trailing 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is hit to short. Laura Beth Phoenix picks it up, throw to first in time, and that'll retire the side. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. So as we go to the middle of the second, it's a 2-2 ball game. Due up for Dyer County will be Peyton Reasons, Emily Edgen, and Brooklyn King, the bottom third of the order.
anyone has been wanting hot dogs, they have some hot dogs coming off the grill to the concession stand. I know that's a fan favorite. Hot dog. The next Lady Choctaw, number 33, Peyton Reasons.
Peyton Reasons is going to step in for, take some good hacks right here. There's the pitch outside. Oh, called that one a strike. No balls, one strike. Callie Patton delivers. That one's fouled back. Strike two. There it is, back up the middle, backhanded by the second baseman, throw on to first in time for out number one. That was an excellent play by the second baseman. That looked like it was going to get through out into right center, but she had to go a long way, backhanded it, and threw on to first in time. Emily Edgen will step in for Dyer County. And that's going to be ball low. Emily Edgen did not play in the first game, so this will be her first opportunity in this game to see Callie Patton. There's the pitch, and fouled. There's a delivery from Patton, hit back up to the box, and Patton makes the catch. And that's going to be 3 outs, or 2 outs rather.
Up next for Lady Choctaw, number 10.
It's going to bring Brooklyn King to the plate. Brooklyn grounded out to second, flied out to third, and flied to left. Her 3 times up in game 1. Ball 1 outside. Strike 1. I'm missing all kinds of them now. That one's high. Surely. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a delivery, swung on and fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. That's outside, ball 2. That one had to be outside. And that one's hit to short. Brooklyn hustles. Oh, got her just barely. So 3 up, 3 down for Dyer County, and that's going to bring up Bailey Phillips, Faith Welch, and Callie Bonet. Bailey Phillips struck out in the first inning. Faith Welch singled, and Callie Bonet singled, all in the first inning. Winner of this game will play at home on Monday night versus the loser of the game going on right now between Arlington and Bartlett. The loser here will have to travel to the winner. So that's what's at stake at this one. Not only a District 3 AAA championship, or District 13 AAA championship, but a home game for the region, which, as I understand it, would be the first time that has ever happened at Dyer County. Last year was the first year that Dyer County had ever made it to state tournament, and should they win tonight, they would host a region game. And that'll be a great place to do a ball game, won't it, David? I like it when they play in our backyard. Oh, yeah, I like it there. God bless viewers, but more fans. All right, we're about ready to get this one going here. Bailey Phillips, Faith Welch, and Callie Bonet will be facing Peyton Reasons. Here in the top of the third. 2-2 your score. There's the pitch inside, ball one. Reasons delivers. Ooh, a little bit low. That one is fouled down the third base line. Two balls, one strike. Swing and a miss. Strike two. That evens the count. Oh, and hit by a pitch. And going to take her base is number 23, is Bailey Phillips. And she's going to have to walk it off. She took one in the left arm, very close to the elbow. She's going to walk all the way down to the fence and bring it back. Tough young lady right there. Tough young lady. That was a hard hit. Everybody's asking her if she's okay. Then coach slaps her on the arm about where she got hit, and we move on.
Up next for the Lady Tigers.
Just let one get a little in on her. So Faith Welch is going to step in. She singled in the first inning. There's a delivery ball inside. Reasons has been the workhorse for Dyer County all season long. And that one is grounded, picked up by Reasons, throw to first in time, but the runner will advance to second. So fielder's choice with one out. Peyton Reasons has pitched 126 innings. She's pitched 22 games, started 17 of them. 137 strikeouts and only 32 base on balls. Boy, that's a good whip. 1.183. Ball low. Whip, for those of you who don't know, walks and hits per inning pitched. The lower the number, the better, kind of like golf. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. And I knew that, David. You never tell me that. Bonet check swing, but she fouled it down the first base line, and it's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Callie Bonet was hit by a pitch in the last game. Notice how far she is off the plate. There it is, high, ball 3. We got first base open. Not the end of the world if we walk, but we got Melody Morris, who grounded to Bach at second her last time up. That's inside and low, ball 4. That's the first walk given up by any of Dyer County pitching tonight. Pinch runner is going to come in. That's going to be Melody Swift. Melody Morris at the plate. There's a delivery back up, and the ball is gloved. Throw back to second in time for a double play. So Peyton Reasons makes it happen and gets out of the inning. So outs 2 and 3, and that's going to bring Dyer County back to the plate, the bottom of the 3rd. And they're going to be back at the top of the order. Zoe Springer, Athena Bach, and Reagan Coleman will be the hitters. Springer flied to left in the first inning. Athena Bach singled and scored, and Reagan Coleman doubled and scored in the first inning.
Choctaw.
Zoe Springer will start us off here in the bottom of the 3rd. And there's the pitch, strike 1. Delivery from Patton, ball high, 1-1. And it's going to be a ball outside. Two balls, 1 strike. And that one's hit down into center field. That's going to get down, and Zoe Springer is on to lead off the 3rd inning with a single. It's going to bring Athena Bach.
Number 9, Athena Bach.
Athena Bach singled and scored in the first inning. There's a pitch. He squares around to bunt. Zoe Springer easily steals second base. So now a bunt would move her to 3rd. County, top of their lineup, has a lot of speed on the base path. And Callie Bonet has yet to throw out a Dyer County speedster all season. And that one is fouled, hits the plate. Where do they come up with this stuff? All right, no balls, 2 strikes. You got Zoe Springer at second base. Bach steps in and slaps it down the third base side. They're going to throw on to first and get the play there, but that brings Springer on to third. So with a sacrifice, Reagan Coleman will step in. She doubled and scored in the first inning. Springer at third, 1 out, ball high. There's a delivery outside, ball 2. No, they call that a strike. What'd that look like from your vantage point? 6-8 inches outside. And there's a delivery, that's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base runner at third. And that one is fouled. Out of play. And there's the pitch. Oh, strike 3 called on the outside corner.
Up next for Lady Choctaw, number 14, Madison Garner.
That is the first strikeout for Hallie Patton. And there's a strike 1 call. All right, no balls, 1 strike. There's a delivery. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Two outs, runner at third. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. It is hit to first. She gloves it, kicks the bag, and that will end the inning. So Zoe Springer will be stranded at third base, and as we go into the top of the fourth, we're still tied at 2. It's going to bring Hallie Patton, Emily Geralds, and Alyssa Payne to the plate here in the top of the fourth. 2-2 ball game as we go into the top of the fourth. Peyton Reasons will face Hallie Patton, her counterpart. To begin the fourth. There's a delivery and a shot back up the middle. Fielded by the center fielder Springer, and they bring it back in. And leading off the fourth with a single is Hallie Patton. It's going to bring Emily Gerald. She struck out one of 2 Ks in the second inning for Peyton Reasons. 17, Macy Shirley will step in as a pinch runner, or a courtesy runner, I think they call it now. She does not stay in the ball game. Reasons delivers. It's a bunt. A great bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time and moves the runner over, but man, Peyton Reasons had to get rid of it quick to get it over there to Athena Bach, who was covering. So they moved the runner over with 1 out, and that's going to bring number 22, Alyssa Payne. She struck out in the second inning. Alyssa Payne struck out 2 of her 3 times at bat in the last game. There's a pitch, swung on and fouled. Out of play, third base side. Reasons has the pitch and delivers. Strike right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes to the hitter Alyssa Payne. There's a delivery. It is fouled back. She got a piece of that one. Reasons delivers. That one is hit back to the pitcher, and they get it over. Now they throw on over to third, and in there safely is Hallie Patton. They get the runner at first, so there's 2 outs.
Up next for the Lady Tigers, number 5, Kaylee.
So I guess that would be scored as a sacrifice, and Kaylee Channel, who singled her last time up, is back at the plate. There's a pitch. It is hit to second. Bach picks it up, throws on to first in time, and just like that, out of the inning for the third out. So no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left in the middle of the fourth. It is still 2-2. Dyer County is going to bring up Haley Sipes, Laura Beth Enix, and Peyton Reasons in the bottom half of the fourth. All right, 19, Haley Sipes will step in. She hit into a fielder's choice in the second.
Next for the Lady Choctaws, number 19, Haley Sipes.
Patton's first delivery in the top of the, or bottom of the fourth. It hit the center. Will it get down? No, it's caught by the center fielder. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Next for the Lady Choctaws, number 2, Laura Beth Enix.
Laura Beth Enix will step in. She grounded to second in the first inning to end the inning. Here's a pitch inside. Oh, my goodness. Strike 1. And that one is slapped to second base. Scooped up, throw on to first in time. 2 outs. 28.
Next for Lady Choctaws, number 33, Peyton Reasons.
Peyton Reasons will step in. She grounded to second her last time up in the second inning to create the first out. And swung on and missed. Strike 1. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is popped straight up. Pitcher comes in, makes the play, and that will retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down as we go into the top of the 5th, still knotted at 2 apiece. Back to the top of the order for the Tigers of Hardin County. Jalen Cherry, Bailey Phillips, and Faith Welch will come to the plate. Back to the top of the lineup, Jalen Cherry will step in. She singled and scored in the first and grounded to short in the second for the third out.
Up for the Lady Tigers, number 4, Jalen Cherry.
Reasons delivers inside, ball 1. And that one is hit to left, going back, making the plays. Laura Beth Enix at short. Catches it in just barely on the grass, and that's 1 out.
Up next for Lady Tigers, number 23, Bailey Phillips.
Bailey Phillips will step in. She has struck out in the first inning and then hit by a pitch in the third inning. And that one smarted. And first pitch is low, ball 1. And that one's low. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's got to be a strike. 2-1. There's a delivery. It is popped up and out of play. It's the press box behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one, too, is fouled back. The count holds at 2-2. And that one's inside, right on the microphone. So you all heard that one real well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch, high, ball 4. So Phillips walks, and that's going to bring Faith Welch to the plate. She singled and in the first and hit into a fielder's choice in the third. First game, she was a strikeout victim twice. There's a delivery inside, ball 1. And that one is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was hit hard, just the wrong way. And that one is also fouled back, out of play. Reasons 1-2 delivery is popped straight up. Norbeth Enix calls everyone off, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 2. It's going to bring Callie Bonet. She singled in the first and walked in the third. She had a 2 RBI single in the first. So Briley Phillips still at first base. 2 outs. And strike 1. There's the 0-1 delivery. Ball inside, evens the count at 1. There's the 1-1 delivery. High, ball 2. There's the 2-1 inside, ball 3. Reason's 3-1 delivery. Ball 4. That's 2 walks given up this inning. He's walked 3 batters thus far. And a pinch runner is going to come in.
16, Maddie Swift.
It's going to be Maddie Swift.
Up next at bat for the Lady Tigers, number 14.
Melody Morris will be up next. She flied to second in the first and hit into a double play in the third. And that one grounded to short, scooped up, throw to first in time. That'll be the final out. So no runs, no hits, 2 walks, and 2 left on base. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, we're still tied at 2 apiece. See the delay.
Up next for the Lady Choctaws, number 8, Emily Edgen.
Emily Edgen will lead off the bottom half of the 5th. Emily Edgen batting .346 with a .393 on base percentage. Edgen drills it to second base, throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. It's going to bring up Brooklyn King, the left fielder. There's the pitch, hit hard to center field, going back, and it's going to hit at the base of the wall. Brooklyn King is on her horse. She'll get into second base easily, and that is the second double that Dyer County has hit tonight. Reagan Coleman had the first one in the first inning, and now that hard hit ball by Brooklyn King.
Lady Choctaws, number 23, Zoe Springer.
It's going to get us back to the top of the lineup. Zoe Springer will come to the plate with 1 out and 1 on. Here's a pitch outside, ball 1. And that one is hit to left center. Brooklyn King is going to score. And they bring it back into second. Zoe Springer doubles, and that gives Dyer County the lead for the first time in this game at 3-2.
Up next for Lady Choctaws, number 9, Athena Box.
Athena Box going to step in with 1 out. Springer at second. 1 run in, 1 out. And there's the pitch. It is bunted to the left side, and Bach will beat it. And they get it play back at second, and back at third rather, as Zoe Springer gets back. She drew the throw. in hopes to tempt him to throw it that way, but Athena Bach beat it out anyway, so that's going to be an infield single with runners at first and third, one out, and that's going to bring Reagan Coleman up. She has doubled in the first, and she struck out in the third. Out of the infield, scores one. Strike one, and Athena Bach kind of trots down to second base. There was no throw. So now she's in scoring position. Now base hit scores two, especially on the right side of the field. Timeout is called. And a balk is called. Oh, okay, never mind. They walked her. I'm sorry. All right. So intentional walk to load the bases with one out, and now that's going to bring Madison Garner up. So what they were doing is showing that they feared Reagan Coleman and kind of dissing Madison Garner here. Well, let's see if they can make it pay. There's a hard hit ball to foul to the right side. One out, bases are juiced, one in already. Garner drills it down to third, but it's going to roll foul. No balls, two strikes. Garner steps back in. Bases loaded. And this one's hit right up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. One run will score. Two runs will score. And runners at first and second, and Garner made them pay. So now 3 in this inning. That makes the intentional walk and gives Dyer County a 5-2 lead here in the bottom of the fifth, with runners at first and second, and one out. Haley Sipes will step in, hit into a fielder's choice, and she flied to center her last time up. Hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning for the second out. Dyer County's got 3 in already, 2 on. One out. That one's drilled down the third base line, but foul. Boy, how hard is it to beat a tough team like Hardin County twice? Not easy to beat them once. Good team. There's a delivery. It is hit high and deep to the left side, and it's going to be caught in foul territory. So 2 outs now.
Up next for Lady Choctaw, number 2, Laura Beth Enix.
Going to bring Laura Beth Enix to the plate. Laura Beth grounded to second twice. She's due. And this one hit to third, throw to first. In time for the third out, but not before Dyer County scores 3. So 8 players come to the plate as Dyer County expands, or actually takes the lead for the first time. They lead at 5-2. You say you got some highlights on video? You do? I was going to do an intro video at some point. You know, when people come the first time, they will see kind of what we do, and take some excerpts of it and let them know what's going on, as we say in the hood, on this channel. We thank all of you guys for watching. Man, this is probably to thank Burke's Beverage for making this stream possible. They do so much for Dyer County Choctaw sports. And 32 of you are watching now. And we thank you ever so much. Dyer County with a 5-2 lead. Going to bring up to the plate Hallie Patton, who grounded to Madison Garner at third in the first, and then singled in the fourth. Top of the sixth inning, Peyton Reasons on the mound. She has bent, but she has not broken for sure. That one fouled straight back, or actually high and back, and strike one to Patton. I would sure like to be at home on Monday night. I have my fingers crossed too. 6 more outs, high and outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher versus pitcher. There's a delivery. That too is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There'll be a lot of people leaving with souvenirs tonight. And a bunch hit back that way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a delivery. Swung on and missed. Struck out. And that is the 4th strikeout for Peyton Reasons. I mentioned before, it is great to see Theron Yarborough. I've seen him 4 games in a row. Strike 1 call. He's been at all 4 of these games and cheering loudly for the Lady Choctaws. That one is fouled, slicing foul to out of play. Theron's been battling cancer, and good to see him back. Five to 2 your score. No balls, 2 strikes to the batter. Inside, ball 1. Emily Geralds is at the plate. Alyssa Payne. And should either of those get on, Kaylee Channel will come up. Reasons delivers, fouled, straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. There's the delivery. It is hit to left field. And making the play is Brooklyn King for the 2nd out of the inning. And that's going to bring Alyssa Payne with 2 outs. She struck out in the 2nd inning and sacrificed in the 4th. In the first game, she struck out twice and flied out to 3rd. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's swung on a high pitch and fouled it back. Strike two. There's the 0-2 strikeout. That is the 5th strikeout, and 3 up, 3 down for Hardin County. So 3 more outs to get. And Dyer County plays a home game. That's going to bring Peyton Reasons in the bottom of the 6th, followed by Emily Edgen and Brooklyn King. Peyton Reasons grounded to second and flied out to the pitcher her last time up. Grounded to second back in the 2nd inning. Peyton Reasons is due. She flied out to the catcher and to first base in the first game, and then had a sacrifice that moved Haley Sipes to third base in the 7th inning. Dyer County won the first game at a pitching duel, 1-0. And now leads it here 5-2 as they come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. And Reasons fouls it back for strike 1. Peyton Reasons on the season, a .292 average with a .378 on base percentage. He scored 13 runs. She got 7 RBIs on the season. And that one is hit down the third base line, foul. 0-2. Patton's 0-2 delivery, ball high. Woohoo, that was close. I don't know if I would have laid off on that one. Ooh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reason stands in and hit hard to center field, going back and not making the catch. Is it going to roll to the fence? Reasons at second, it bounces over, so it's going to be a ground rule double for Peyton Reasons. So a leadoff double for Peyton Reasons. It's going to bring Emily Edgen to the plate. Emily Edgen flied to the pitcher in the first and then grounded to second in the 5th inning. Edgen takes one inside, ball 1. She was not going to swing at that one. Edgen steps back in. There's a delivery way high. Catcher Callie Bonet made an excellent job to get up high to keep that one from getting behind her, because that would have put a runner at third base, and that is not what Hardin County wants. They're going to call a ball low, 3-0. And there's the pitch, strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Emily Edgen. that one swung on and fouled back. 3-2. The count is now full to Emily Edgen. And that one is hit too short. Pick it up, throw to first in time, and they make it all the way over to third, and the runner advances, so now with one out, Peyton Reasons is at third, and Brooklyn King, who blistered a two-bagger that hit at the base of the fence in right center. Her last time up. Beautiful, beautiful hit. And she was due. Hit to the outfield, scores. Strike one. Off the outside corner. That's a big strike zone there. And swung on and missed. Strike two. And that one is hit hard to left center, but moving over, making the plays, the center fielder. Doesn't matter, it's going to score a run, and Peyton Reasons will score on the sacrifice fly by Brooklyn King, and with nobody on, 6-2 the score now. And Zoe Springer will step in. To win this game, they're going to have to score 5. Springer tries the drag bunt. It falls foul. Now the plate is in fair territory itself, right? Okay. So if it hits the plate, it's fair. Depending on where it rolls off. Here's the 0-1. Strike. No balls, 2 strikes. County got an insurance run there in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is hit to right field, and trotting into first base is Zoe Springer. And that'll keep the inning alive for Athena Bach. She has singled in the first, hit a sacrifice in the third, and singled in the 5th, and scored. Actually, she has scored 2 runs tonight. There's the pitch, and running down to second is Zoe Springer. She gets in easily. Dyer County looking for more. How many times has Athena and Zoe pulled that off? Athena's batting from the right side of the plate this time. That's strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think Patton would be getting tired by now. She's thrown a bunch of pitches, more so in this game than last game. Faced a lot more batters. And there's a delivery. It is slapped. Is it? Oh, caught by the second baseman, so that'll end the inning. But not before Dyer County adds an insurance run to take a 6-2 lead, and they are 3 outs away from winning a Region 13 AAA championship right here. I wonder if anybody's Our county is going to have to face Kaylee Channel, Jalen Cherry, and Bailey Phillips. And should any of those get on, Faith Welch will be the next batter. Our county with a 6-2 lead. So they're going to have to score 5 here in the bottom of the 7th to take down the Choctaws. Actually, 4 to tie. Or in the bottom of the top of the 7th, rather. Did I say bottom? I did, didn't I? Sorry. And that one is hit to right field and caught by Jody Cranford. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Jalen Cherry is going to step in. And that ball is high and inside. Ball 1. There's a delivery, ball low. And got away from her a little. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one is hit hard to right field, and that's going to hit at the base of the fence, and Cherry's going to take second base, and she'll stop right there as the throw comes back in.
That makes for the Lady Tigers number 10, Bailey Phillips.
So Bailey Phillips is going to check in with, or is going to come to the plate with Jalen Cherry at second, 1 out. There's a delivery inside, ball, no strike. Said it painted the corner, so no balls, 1 strike to the batter, Phillips. There's a delivery. It is hit hard but foul to the left side. Phillips walked her last time up and was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning. There's a delivery, ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Phillips has been on both times she's come up. Here's Reason's 1-2 pitch. It is hit hard to left field, and Brooklyn King makes the play, scoops it up, throws it back in. So runners on the corners with 1 out. And Faith Welch will step in. She has singled, hit into a fielder's choice in the 3rd, and in the 5th she flied to Beth Enix at short. There's a fierce pitch, ball outside, ball 1. Reasons pitches outside, ball 2. Coach calls time. They're going to go to the mound, and this is the 2nd time, so they're going to. You sure? She didn't go. They didn't go earlier. Okay. If this is the 1st time, then she won't pull her. thought she went to the mound earlier. All right. Reasons get some encouragement. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on the corners. The tying run is on deck. But we need the batter right here. That one's strike. 2-1. The winner tonight will go home to play the loser of Arlington and Bartlett, and the loser will go on the road to either Arlington and Bartlett. It all comes down to 2 outs. Ball outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a delivery, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here comes the payoff pitch. It is hit to third. Pick up, play at the plate, safe. So 6-3 now, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. So runners at first and second. That's going to bring Callie Bonet. She has singled in the first and walked in the third and walked in the fifth. Strike 1. And that one's fouled back, strike 2. 0-2. Top of the 7th, Dyer County leads it 6-3. There's a delivery, it is low, ball 1. And there's a delivery, strike 3 called, yes sir. That is the 6th strikeout, and it couldn't have come at a better time. And that's the 2nd out, and that's going to bring Melody Morris, who flied to Athena Bach at 2nd in the 1st, hit into a double play in the 3rd, and then grounded out to short in the 5th. And that one's fouled. First base side out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Top of the 7th. Inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. District championship on the line right here. And that one is grounded to first base. Pick it up, step on the bag, and Dyer County wins it. They are the District 13 AAA champions by taking 2 from Hardin County here tonight. When Dyer County 6 runs on 10 hits, no errors, and Hardin County 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors in that one. And so Dyer County will be playing, and we'll be back on the air Monday night from Dyer County High School softball field. And they will be playing the loser of tonight's game between Arlington and Bartlett. Once again, thanks everybody who's been a part of this. Of course, we'd like to thank Burke's Broadcasting and Beverage for making this all possible. West Tennessee Communications. I'd like to thank Paul Stringham for all his work on this, and David Bach. He has helped us out a bunch, so has David Armstrong. And we thank all of you all for watching tonight. And for the final time from Munford, this is Chuck saying good night, everyone.